Whew. So yeah, I nearly fell. And there is that arcing cable car coming. There were people, you know, with their hiking sticks. They were like getting a good view of me, which isn't helpful to me at all. I'm not out there to be watched, as long as I'm not famous and then profit from it, or, you know, have been taking part in any Big Brother. So then, yeah, you may watch whatever you wanna see, I don't care. That's maybe the reason why they do actually have not prominent people on Big Brother, and the jungle stuffs and the survivals and the Love Islands, when they return, like they're there for their body. So they return, and by then they are somehow prominent. So what you can do then is like talk to them 24/7 whenever you meet them, because now that they are prominent, you're allowed to do so. Even take photos, because it's of public interest. If you are a politician, people can photograph you. But then, of course, your salary is as you would expect. Yeah, so I should never watch what others do, just always watch my own feet and be like, you know, doing my things. Today I will go and sit there for a while, because I just don't want to bump into people. You know, maybe still at 8 o'clock people are walking uphill, so it's gonna be dark. I won't be able to shoot anything. Oops. Like, yeah, I checked on my camera, do I have some sort of photo ratio that would fit the movie I'm planning. So my movie would be like 16:9 would be nice, and the other one is 21:10 or 9 or something, which I just don't like at all. So that one is like, you know, like a log laying. But 16:9 still is kind of comfortable. Like when you see Casablanca is like 4:3, you know. Casablanca is like a square almost, like the numbers indicating that 4 and 3 are similar numbers. But then when you have a movie theater, you know, and I'm putting in all the pictures of Zurich the way that I want them, which would be from a photo camera, they of course can have like, I mean, some portion will be cut off, because that's what I experience when I do thumbnails for YouTube. So I might be going for 16:9, which would be the pixels 1080 to 1920, 1920 to 1080. So these I often use for, it's called high definition on computers. That one I use for YouTube, like when I insert a picture into my video, because as you know, I'm not doing thumbnails. So yeah, I will have to buy some food and then think about, you know, not leaving the house tomorrow, but stay home and not watch videos again, because that one I have done. Now I can actually write the movie script. So 4/5 are done. Now I go back and I will insert what is needed. So all the things happening in the beginning, they will just stay the way they are. There isn't that much inner working going on. It's just people do things. But then when people have emotions, usually when they speak loud or sad or so, you say that underneath the stuff they are saying. So I'm gonna keep the whole everything as is until they actually start communicating on the level of like an open heart. So even when you are traveling, you are looking for your goals to be fulfilled. So you want to have, like me, a lift. So I would be polite to everyone, even though it pisses me off. So that's like my right brain being silenced, and the logical left brain dealing with a whole ordeal. And I want it to be differently. I want the people, you know, when you know a bit about the brains, the sides. So the right side is the simultaneous brain, the one that understands patterns and is also needed for playing instruments. Just with the left brain knowing the notes or the score won't help you. You also doing movement within the 3D area, 3D space. So because of that, you're gonna need your right brain and your left brain. So usually when you talk, you can't just stand there and not use your right brain, which is the brain of the star view. So not at all, you know, you can't just be all about numbers, figures and language and calculating and, you know. But I don't want to live like this. So I might actually have the whole script be a bit mechanical. People getting in of cars and leaving cars, and the motivation is not really, you know, there, other than I'm telling the audience, the viewer, stuff that the actors don't know, so or should not look at or see. So when there is a documentary on a boulevard magazine about someone that got to Turkey and then her head got cut off. So that one is just laying there, the camera has it, you know, but she's not actually looking onto it. She just draws stuff onto the cover that's on the table. So that's maybe a reason why that 21 to 9 would even work for me, because you have this view as a human being. We do have this view, like we walk, and from the right side and to the left side, our view is much wider than from the top to the bottom, like when not moving your eyes. It's funny. Maybe it's just with me like this because I have eyelids that are protruding. I look like a Scandinavian or a Japanese. I really do. And I love it a lot because that's the effect of the sunken eyelids setting in when you have an orgasm. So people, all of them, just trust me. And also another effect, because they are protruding, a lot of light gets cast away from my pupils. The iris stays big because of no light making it get small. So the enlarged pupil also is when you start trusting someone. You should have big, large pupils, because if not, then either there is too much light or the other one is full of adrenaline. So when you're not relaxed, your pupils are real big. So a lot of people, while I was traveling, they always trusted me because I was like, you know, yeah, out there with my sunken eyelids and my big black space within the eyes, the pupil, the iris was big. So they trusted me, told me stuff, and also I was traveling, so I would never come back and kind of do things within their environment. Yeah. So I'm gonna put that into the movie script as well. The movie starts with Aurora Borealis and the shine of them within a black pupil. There is a lot of moist up there in the air. Can you see that? That's autumn. I wanna have something sweet. I'm gonna buy yogurt, bread, cheese, and until the end of, I don't know, I'm just not gonna leave the house anymore. I promise. So this is the last time I'm doing this downhill and uphill walks and talks, and then I will be writing the movie script like a maniac. I will just dive into it and not be, oh, the postman, oh, is he driving by? Oh, yes, he's driving by. Oh, so I was all awake for nothing. Well, usually the cat was waking me up early. So yeah, now I have a reason. She's traveling and sleeping in a park even though she has a home in Zurich. Because she is from there, right? So that's cool. And now I need to think about what the drug sellers' motivation is. Well, actually what the whole motivation of everyone in Zurich is. Like, you know, making money. So I'm gonna have a coffee, I guess. And these are just sugar, but I don't mind. Once I'll be on an island, not having the possibility to get any of these products.